When you finally figure out who you are and what you're meant for in this lifetime, you are unstoppable. You feel like you're on top of the world once you really truly know who you are and what you want and where you're going. Everybody on the face of this earth wants peace in some type of way. But majority of the people on this earth are afraid of peace because they never knew it. They're also afraid of peace because they know that there's a battle, there's a war that you have to go through in order to get to your peace. I know this because I've crossed that. I'm at the finish line of my race to getting my peace. I wake up every single day grateful for everything that I have. I can look at my puppy, I could look at my fiance, I could look at my couch set, my jacuzzi. People at the window look across the street to see the beach and realize these are things that I've dreamt about. But deep down inside, I never really thought I would actually reach that as a teenager. You wish, you dream, you contemplate, you plan. But God's plan is always completely different from the plan you set for yourself. That's why I stopped planning. And I just wake up and talk to God and tell Him to lead. But the fact of this video is for those of you who are afraid of peace because you never known peace or you're afraid to fight for it. I'm here to tell you that that fight is well worth the peace. I promise you. And I apologize in advance for the audio. I am walking. Just kind of wanted to clear my mind. No meditation. This is my meditation, venting, and hoping that it helps you in some type of way. I never knew what peace was. You grew up in the country, you grew up in the ghetto. You know about poverty. You know about struggling. You know about calling churches to see if they could help you put gas in your car or help pay the electricity bill. Those are things that I know because those are the things that I was forced to grow up and learn and mature at an early age, but you have to survive by any means necessary. There were times where I'd eaten out of the trash can. We would wait until HEB would close. 3 o'clock in the morning, we would walk. Or if we had a car, we would creep up behind HEB. I'm not gonna say who, but I had a family member that would toss me into the dumpster so I could pull out the food so we could check that the tags and make sure it wasn't too expired and we could eat that night. Well, yes, it was bad. But today, even right now, the phone that I'm holding to make this video, I dreamt about having. Never thought I would get. The pavement, the road that I'm walking on right now in this peaceful middle class slash high rich neighborhood of doctors and lawyers is where I live. Never thought. I take that back. I thought of it. I dreamt it. I planned for it. It never went accordingly. I faced my illness. I faced addiction. I faced a lot of things. But once I got all of that out the way, it took me about 4 or 5 years to realize that I can't be scared of peace no more. I had to fight. And my fight would be completely different from the fight that you would have to endure in order to get your peace. I had to fight addiction and my illness and poverty and certain other things. Your fight may be something completely different. It may be getting over your divorce. It may be getting over trying to save up and finally get you an apartment. Our fights are different, but the mission and the ending of the race, the top of the mountain, is the same for all of us. Peace brings you what you need in your life. So I'm making this video to inspire you to get up and fight. Get up and fight because you have family, friends, and relatives that could call you and tell you, oh, you got this, you could do it, they'll motivate you. But we not knowing if what they're really saying, if they're believing it, or they're just saying it to get you off the phone. So I don't pick up the phone to call someone when I need. I meditate. I sing. I work out, I talk to the good Lord because that's the one that I trust. It may be different from you, but everyone has something to turn to. Everyone has something or someone to turn to in their times of need. I can't tell you how grateful I am for the things that I have today. More so, I can't tell you how grateful I am for the 133 subscribers that I have watching me. I guess that's why I decided to just talk and vent today versus doing another handpan meditation session. I'll do one tomorrow. Don't worry. I didn't quit. But when I woke up, God told me someone needs to hear it from someone who has won the battle and faced the fear. And that's me. So out of the 133 subscribers I have, whoever clicks on this video, if you're watching it right now and you're watching looking at my face, you could be that one that's afraid to fight for your peace. I'm here to tell you that it's worth it. I'm here to tell you that it's not gonna kill you. And I'm here to tell you that I believe in you if you've had nothing or no one to tell you that they believe in you. Even in this moment, if you don't believe yourself, I believe in you. I tell you what finally got me to wake up and fight for my peace. I was very tired of waking up hungry. I was very tired. I was exhausted waking up, having to go out and hustle and get money to support my habit. I was very tired of waking up knowing that the light bill, the gas bill was due, and I'd wake up and we had no gas, we had no water, we had no electricity. I got really tired of going to the gas station, Chevrons with my mother, taking turns with my mother to go in the restroom to wash our clothes and brush our teeth. I got tired. I grew so tired. So I decided to fight. And what started my fight was prayer. I can distinctly remember one day I was living with my mom in a small town called Orange, Texas. If you don't know it, look it up. Orange, Texas is a small town that everybody knows everybody. My thing is, I would walk by the highway. And when I walked by the highway, I would go and sit on the tractors. You know, they were building on the roads. So when the sun would set, and I know the workers were gone, I know it may sound kind of silly and it was wrong, it's very dangerous, but I would go on top of the track and I would just watch the sunset. And I would watch the 18 wheelers and the cars go by, talking to God. But at the same time, asking myself, God, am I ever going to make it out of here? Am I ever going to beat this addiction? Am I ever going to be one of those people in the vehicle that's traveling to finally move away from Orange permanently? And the answer to that I know now was yes, because here I am. I was so afraid. Every single day, every single moment, second, and minute that I had to fight, I was afraid. I was so scared. But it's kind of weird because what I was afraid of, what I was so terrified of, fighting so hard and fighting so much and giving it all I got of the answer at the end of it, which is I did all this fighting and I'm still in the same place. That's what I was afraid of. I knew that if I put my all into fighting for my peace of mind and my happiness and I failed, I guess some part of me felt like that would be God's way of telling me He doesn't love me, He's not on my side, He's not helping me. Knowing that that wasn't the truth. But when you're living in a moment of reality, you can't seem to fade from that feeling, that thought. But I know that the Creator loved me enough to save me As many times as they should have buried me from being in the hospital, from almost drowning, from being chased by the Ku Klux Klan. So many times from my illness I should have died. I didn't. Not only did I did not die, but I end up with 2 cars, a 3-story house, a jacuzzi, a beach across the street, a lawyer for a neighbor to the right, a doctor for a neighbor on the left, and a gazebo. Sometimes when my fiance is at work and I'm in the house alone, I just find myself coming outside. Sometimes I just stay out of the balcony with a cup of coffee and just take a deep breath and realize God does not answer our prayers when we want, but He'll always answer the prayers when we need it. And sometimes you're looking for the biggest signs when the signs that the Heavenly Creator is giving you is in the smallest things on an everyday basis. See what I'm saying? And I'm grateful that I fought for my peace because now I know that I'm able to wake up and I could go to homeless shelters and just help out the next person. I could wake up, sit in the jacuzzi all day and sip wine or coffee if I choose to because I fought for that. Still fighting for that. Now, don't get me wrong, once you start fighting, the battle is never over. Because when you fight for your peace, that battle may be over, but you step into a new battlefield, and that battlefield is to fight to keep that peace every second of the day. But like I told you in the beginning of the video, baby, it's worth it. And if I could do it, a young country boy from New Orleans, Louisiana, if I could do it, the same one that was eating out of the back of the trash, the garbage from HEB, Walgreens, and Kroger's, you can do it too. Rather than just talking to God and praying, He put you in your house, your new car, send you a man, send you a woman, whatever your dream may be, don't just talk to God. After you talk to God, let it go. Stop thinking about it. Just go with the next step. You pray, you talk to God, you give it to Him, and let it go. See what I'm saying? While you're letting it go, you're also manifesting from the universe that your prayer has been heard and will be answered very soon. I know a few people that don't believe in God. I know a few people that refuse to believe in God because their lives are still the way that they are when I was still in poverty. And they feel bad, they feel upset, or they're envious because I made it. But you see, we all were praying to the good Lord at the same time, but I was the only one that was actually putting in the work. You cannot pray to the good Lord and you're still exhibiting the very same behavior that you're doing, knowing that that's the behavior you need to change in order for your prayers to be heard and for your blessings and peace to come. I hope I'm making sense because this is the simplest way you could get it from anyone else. Bishop T.D. Jakes couldn't make it more simple than this. Only difference is I've lived it. I'm still living it. I refuse to give up and I refuse to allow anyone or anything to interfere with my peace because I work so damn hard for it. I'm not going to step back. I just need y'all to remember one thing. And this is a little metaphor that I came up with when I was 14. Even when you cut your grass so low to the point to where you can see the dirt, there are still and there will always be snakes just around the corner waiting for you. And that means people in your family, friends, your husband, your teacher, your boss. Someone is going to try to come in between what you're meant for. Can't allow it to happen. And going off or fighting or causing a scene is not the best way to handle a situation. Sometimes you just have to turn the head, ask God to forgive them and forgive you for your thoughts, and just move on with the day. Sometimes that's all it takes. And I had to learn that because I was really bad with my temper. And I used to love to just shoot off. I used to say I was a sickly child. I was so tired of being taunted and teased in middle, elementary, and high school for being gay. Once I hit my teenage years, I hit 12 to, I want to say 13, I used to literally wait. Like I was never a bully, but I used to wait for someone in the family or in the school to say something to my face just so I could start fighting. Because that's the only way I knew how to get that off of my chest. But it did nothing but get me. I had to go to court, breaking jaws, breaking desks. I actually broke a desk over the teacher's head. Called him years ago and apologized for that as an adult because that was wrong. But that's all I knew. That's how I grew up. You fight. You don't back down from nobody, no matter who it is, how many it come. My mindset is so completely different. You couldn't come up in my yard and slap me in my face and expect me to do the same thing I did as a teenager because I won't. But the way I will handle the situation is gonna have you up all night feeling bad for what you did. My peace is my aura. My peace is my state of mind. My peace is in every step that I take, every sound that I make, every blink of my eye, every word from my lip, every flick of my hair, every meal that I cook, every coffee that I brew. Mm, my peace is all around me because I project it. I really wish that my family would have been closer so they should actually see and be proud and understand that because I'm gay does not make me evil. I'm not the same person I was then. It's almost as if I've been reborn. I've been resurrected through the Creator. I'm all about peace. Not perfect, yet I am perfect by being imperfect. Let that sink in. And by the time you go to sleep tonight, you'll know that what I'm trying to say. But I will be doing another handpan meditation video tomorrow. I just kind of wanted to talk to y'all and let you know, I'm saying, you're not alone. We all have our days. We all have our fears. Y'all, you're going to have your doubts and you're going to question. That's okay. It's a part of life. So when you lay your head on the pillow and you wake up the next day, tell yourself that you're going to have a better day. Tell yourself that you're not alone because you're not. And if this message reaches or touches any one of you, I pray that you leave a comment and let me know that I've helped you in some type of way, please. It really, I guess it's just reassurance. I'd like to know that at the end of each video that I make is helping someone out because that's really my goal and that's my dream. Is to be able to inspire the next person before my time on this earth comes. That's it. I love you guys and I will be seeing you all or you will be seeing me tomorrow in the next video, which will be meditation. But I will be talking every once in a while. I'm saying I'm gonna cut through the meditation session with the music. I'm gonna just come in and kind of talk to you all a little bit. Also, I'm getting ready for a trip to Vegas for my fiance's birthday. Um, so I will be doing some shopping. So y'all may be coming with me some more to pick up some clothes. You know what I'm saying? I like to put my own outfits together. So I'll be making videos, hopefully y'all like that. So I want to pray for y'all. Understand that you're not alone. And if I could do it, you could do it. As a matter of fact, as soon as this video ends, I want you to start. because I know you can. I love all of you. Until next time, I'm about to go eat me some crawfish, baby. Oh, yes.